saw the fight, never heard a prayer whispered late at night. I learned how to smile with a storm in my chest, carry heavy truths and still give my best. I've been written off more times than I can count. Lost sleep, lost hope, lost faith in myself. I wore my pain like a second skin, surviving days that should have ended me then. They judge the smoke, never look for the flame, never ask what it cost me to stand in my name.
They saw the fall, not the crawl back up. Never knew how close I came to giving up.
But they don't know the night I stayed awake, the battles I fought just to not break. I held my ground when the world looked away. I was strong in ways they couldn't name. They saw the fall, but not the climb. They heard my voice, not the silent cry. There was strength nobody saw, and it carried me this far. I learned that silence can be loud as hell when you're holding stories you never tell. I stood alone in a crowded room, wearing calm like a borrowed suit. Healing ain't fast when it's honest and real. It's a slow burn truth you learn to feel. I kept showing up when it hurt to stand. Built my life with trembling hand. Some lessons come from staying still, from choosing faith when your heart won't heal.
Some wounds don't bleed, they just stay, teaching you strength the hard way.
They don't know the night I stayed awake, the weight I carried just to stay straight. I stood my ground when the lights went dim, found my courage buried deep within. They saw the scars, not what they taught. Never knew the wars I fought. There was strength nobody saw, and it carried me this far. I didn't rise cause it was easy. I rose, just quit and felt worse. I made peace with the broken parts the world said were cursed. If surviving was all I could do, and surviving was enough, I stayed breathing when hope ran thin, and that alone was strength. They don't know the nights we stayed away, the way we carried, the risks we took. We bent, we cracked, we almost broke, but we're still standing. Look, they saw the scars, not what they taught. They missed the courage fear brought. There was strength nobody saw, and it's the reason we're still here. Yeah. There was strength nobody saw. They only saw the wreckage, never saw the fight, never saw the prayers whispered late at night. I learned how to smile with a storm in my chest, how to carry the weight and still give my best. I've been written on more times than I can count. Lost friends, lost sleep, lost faith in myself. But every scar I hid beneath my skin was proof I survived what should have ended me then. They judge the smoke, not the fire inside. Never asked how many times I almost died. Yeah. They don't know the nights I stayed awake, the battles I fought just to not break. I held my ground when the world looked away. I was strong in ways they couldn't name.
They saw the fall, but not the climb. They heard my voice, not the silent cries. There was strength
Nobody saw, and it carried me this far. Yeah.
I learned that silence can be loud as hell when you're holding stories you never tell. I've stood alone in a crowded room, wearing calm like a borrowed suit. You don't heal fast when you heal for real. It's a slow burn truth you learn to feel.
I kept showing up when it hurt to stand, built my life with trembling hands. Some wounds don't bleed, they just stay, teaching you strength the hard way. They don't know the nights I stayed awake, the battles I fought just to not break. I held my ground when the world looked away. I was strong in ways they couldn't name.
They saw the fall, but not the climb. They heard my voice, not the silent cries. There was strength
Nobody saw, and it carried me this far. I didn't rise cause it was easy, I rose cause quitting felt worse. I made peace with the parts of me that the world said were cursed. If surviving was all I could do, then surviving was enough.
They don't know the nights we stayed awake, the way we carried, the risks we took. We bent, we cracked, we almost broke, but we're still standing. Look, they saw the scars, not what they taught. They missed the courage fear brought. There was strength nobody saw, and it's the reason we're still here.
There was strength nobody saw. Yeah, there was strength nobody saw.